So, I guess we should address the elephant in the room. And no, not Bertha. He's somewhere else. I'm talking about guests. Who? What? Guests.
Who?
What?
Okay.
Guests.
Who's the elephant?
Oh, he's in Africa. You don't know. You don't need to worry about him. Anyways, let's talk about guests.
Well, now we are.
Let's talk about guests, everybody. So as you know, every 3 episodes we've had a guest. Episode 3 was Alfie. Episode 6 was Ivan. And episode 9 was Jesmine and David. So
Yes.
And now we're going to talk about other guests in the series. So let me just address this right now. The guests that have been appeared in episodes 3, 6, and 9. So you guys in the call right now, don't worry. You will reappear in the show. You will reappear in the podcast. Celebration. Or whatever.
Oh, I thought
Wow.
it was not safe. Oh.
Yeah, that was a terrible celebration. Anyways, yes,
Yeah.
you guys will. You're not a guest, Errol. You guys will appear in future episodes because you are what's called recurring guests. Guests which I think are good and sane and won't ruin the show. And then you have everyone else, which everyone's first question when it comes to this podcast is when they will be a guest on it. You've heard that over 30 times. And we've come up with a solution. Later, I guess later in the month or something, there will be a Google Forms that I or Errol will make. And that it'll include some questions. It's a questionnaire, and this just tells us if you're fit to be on the podcast. It tells us if you're interesting, if you're not insane, if you're good, if you can talk, if you're discussive enough. And then then you will, answer that, and then we will pick one out of the answers from that form to be on the podcast. So, and then you guys who are guests, so guests from now on, apart from those that are already here, are what's known as special guests. And special guests, they will appear on one episode, but aren't guaranteed to appear ever again. And so, and then in order to upgrade yourself from special to recurring, we have to like you. If we don't like you, you're staying a special guest.
Thanks. That's a bit harsh.
Oh.
You should add you need to subscribe to the YouTube channel and follow the Instagram account.
Man. Alright, and also these roles of the hosts, me and Errol, the recurring guests, everyone you hear here, and special guests in the future, those are all roles on the Discord server. If you haven't yet joined the Discord server, what are you doing? They're in the description of every episode of the podcast. And the Flowable Discord server is not the same as the main channel's Discord server, which will be in the description of every other video I make, as well as the channel description, as well as this Flowable server. Yes, this channel has 2 servers. There's 2 Discord servers, one for the main 3, and the other one for the podcast. We will talk about that in a future video. But yeah, so this is your chance to finally be a guest and see if all the hype. Maybe.
To get through us first.
I mean, yeah. So to summarize up,
Oh wow. Okay.
To summarize up, there are 3 roles: the hosts, me and Errol, recurring guests, which are the ones that you hear here today, that will return, and special guests, which is the role that you're applying for to be on an episode, but not necessarily. Alfie, shut up!
I am literally typing.
Ugh.
Yeah, we can still hear your mechanical keyboard.
I don't have a mechanical keyboard.
But not necessarily going to appear again. And to bump yourself up from special to recurring, we have to like you. Anyways, without said, talking about other people, let's go into segment 8, a semi Q&A.
Q&A.
Yay.